And a covenant with God of your being, the God of your being. And so step aside and realize that your job is to continually surrender to a power greater than you are. God's job is to do the rest. See, when we surrender, when we really let go and let God takes over. Did you ever notice that?
Yeah.
When you get to a place where you say, Uncle, I of myself can do nothing, things start moving. Flow starts happening because you've let go and you've let God. So that's what we're going to do with this covenant. And the covenant means an agreement with Spirit, by which Spirit is to do all things for us, and we do nothing for ourselves. That's really surrender, isn't it? Letting go and letting God. We don't have to do it, let God do it. We make a covenant with Spirit to do all things, and we vow to do nothing but trust that it works entirely. So a covenant with God would be something like this. You could start with, I covenant with God for my being, and then you would have your example of what you want in your life. Or, well, then you would finish it with, and I will do nothing to make this happen, for it is the action of divine love and intelligence that will bring this into my being. So I'm going to repeat that again. I covenant with the God of my being for, can you think of something in your life? Anybody want to share one? And then I'll finish it. Anyone brave enough? Too personal?
Feeding the poor.
Okay. So I covenant with the God of my being for being a beneficial presence and being there for those who are in need, to feed the poor. And I will do nothing to make this happen, for it is the action of divine love and intelligence that will bring this into being. So you make your covenant, and then you let God do the rest. Anyone have another one?
A fulfilling career.
A fulfilling career. I covenant with the God of my being that my life is fulfilling and successful in all aspects, and I have the most successful career right here and right now. And I will do nothing to make this happen, for it is in the action of divine love and intelligence that will bring this into being. So you're kind of getting the flow of it. So what does it mean to do nothing? Just sit and twiddle our thumbs? I don't think so. No, it means do nothing to coerce, to manipulate, to force, to make something happen. That is kind of like resistance, which will block the good. It means not to worry it into being either. How many of us worry things into being? And what do you get? It means I will rest in the power of love and intelligence into bringing it into being. And as it comes into being, I will take the steps that are put in front of me. I will take the steps as they come in front of me. It doesn't mean that God is going to manifest, because look, I told you the story. God manifested and I said, oh, shoes, I can't do that. Whoop, nope, can't be in that situation. That might be too successful. So nothing happened. So we do have to take those steps. We have to take the steps when God provides them. And how do you know when God provides them? Because you can feel it. You can feel the pull. You can feel how good it feels. It feels right. It feels good. So then you take the steps, because I'm telling you, the minute you let go and you let God, all kinds of floods, an avalanche of divine guidance fills you. But then you've got to take those steps, following it. Just making the phone call, whatever it is, picking up, whatever it is. Going to the interview, returning the phone call. You know, whatever it is, those are the steps that God is then putting in front of you. So there are three things in my life that have top priority. And the first one is my own spiritual growth and development, my relationship to a higher power, to God. That's number one. The second is my relationship to my family, all the members of my family. That includes you, Bob. Throw Bob into the talk every once in a while. And the third is my relationship with this community. These are the three most important aspects of my life, my three most important relationships. So I have a covenant that I want to share with you, to give you an example. So it goes something like this. I covenant with the God of my being to bring forth into manifestation the following idea. That Joyful Gathering Spiritual Center is a vibrant, dynamic, loving community where people are called into their authentic magnificence and are invited, encouraged, and supported to spread their wings and fly. And as they do so, they automatically support, invite, and encourage others to do the same. This spiritual center is filled with energy and enthusiasm. I feel the powerful presence of God in every activity, in every interaction, in everything that takes place here. People are upheld in times of sorrow and uplifted in times of joy. We are a community that cares for one another, and we take collective responsibility to make sure that no one is left outside the circle of love in this community. And I, Margaret Palagye, Margaret McCarthy Palagye, my Facebook name, have all the love, strength, spiritual depth, humility, and personal integrity to have the honor and the profound privilege to be a spiritual leader in this awesome group. I covenant with the God of my being to bring forth these ideals, and I do nothing to make them happen. For it is the action of divine love and intelligence to bring them into my being. So that would be a covenant. And you can write one for yourself. I would encourage that everyone go home this afternoon or tomorrow and write a covenant for yourself. Frame it. Look at it often. A covenant for something in your life that you want to manifest, something you believe in. Pick one of those. Think, what is my most important relationship? And then write a covenant to God about it. Or what is it that I truly desire to experience in my life? And then write a covenant about it. Frame it. Keep it up. Look at it often. It will remind you that you are a powerful creator of your life. No one else can create your life for you. I got news for everybody. Newsflash. Nobody else can create your life. Only you can create your life by unleashing the power within you. That's the truth. And in case you didn't know it, you are entitled. Entitlement is a great word, everyone. Entitlement. You are entitled to experience all the good there is. It is your inheritance. This is all part of experiencing the good of God, to be an example of the good of God, to express it fully. And so I would invite each and every one of you, each and every one of us, to go out there and unleash your power and write a covenant and live by it. And then you can write another one and another one. But this is a great tool that Emma Curtis Hopkins has given to us, and I do hope that you would make use of it. Thank you.